Good afternoon and welcome to a gorgeous Saturday for soccer. It's UWS soccer action at the Charlie Schiano Field on the campus of the Aquinas Institute. I'm Joe Giuliano, joined by Lancer legend and MCC head coach Nelson Cupello for the final home game of the season for the Lady Lancers as they take on their throughway rivals, the Western New York Flash. Second meeting of the season between the two teams. And Nelson, let's talk about the visiting team first. It looks like Western New York, last couple of games, really starting to find their form.
Yeah, I think from last week's game, unfortunate for us, they beat us 4-1, but it seems like they're rounding into shape. There's some new players that come into their fold, so they're looking to make a run into maybe possibly making the playoffs.
A very slim hope for the playoffs for Western New York. For the Rochester Lancers, they're still looking for that elusive first victory. It comes hopefully in the final home game of the season.
Yeah, I think the Lady Lancers need to look and see that this game is an opportunity for most of them to play for next year. Mathematically, I believe they're out of the playoffs, but this is a chance for them to show the coaches, the fans, their friends, family are here, that they're a good team and they can look forward to for 2018.
All right, he's Nelson Cupello. I'm Joe Giuliano. Kickoff is coming up next on a beautiful afternoon for UWS soccer right here on the Lancers Broadcast Network.
Our Lady Lancers this afternoon. Let's bring them out. Number 1, starting in goal, Katie Broderick. Number 3, starting defense, Adriana Van Coy. Number 4, starting defense, Dylan Patterson. Number 7, starting defense, Marley Jarvis. Number 9, starting forward, Taylor Windergan. Starting midfield, number 10, Maddie Sinclair. Number 11, starting midfield, Jay Jackson. Number 12, starting midfield, Kara Shue. Number 15, starting defense, Alicia Masters. Number 17, starting forward, Hayden Palomita. And starting defense, number 25, Mackenzie Allen. Your Lady Lancers are head coached by Lauren Iglesias, assistant head coach Sal Galvano, and your team trainers, Andrea Teleska. Let's hear it for your Lady Lancers!
At this time,
oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave
It is the final home game of the season for the Rochester Lady Lancers. Good afternoon. Welcome to Charlie Schiano Senior Field on the campus of the Aquinas Institute. I'm Joe Giuliano, joined by Lancer legend and MCC head coach Nelson Cupello as the Lady Lancers look for that elusive first victory in UWS play. They host the Western New York Flash, who come in with a 2-3-2 record, while Rochester at 0-6-1. Let's run to the field, Soccer Sam, having a little special on-field presentation.
And tonight, we have a special guest with us. She is the person that helped not only make the first Western New York Flash a success, New York Flash a success. Her name is Kayla Clark Kent. Please welcome Kayla tonight as our honorary captain. Kayla, thanks for all you've done for the game of soccer in New York County.
60 miles away, but I feel the culture starting to happen there. You're doing the same thing there that you did here.
We're trying to replicate it, make it a fun indoor game, or like outdoor game, but indoor.
Feel indoor, but outdoor.
Exactly.
Well, congratulations with everything, and we'd like to give you a game ball as an honorary captain. And let's get a picture here, if you don't mind.
All right, Soccer Sam with the honorary captain, Kayla Kent.
And
I've known Kayla for many years, back to our indoor days with the Lancers. She is a great ambassador for the game. And for those of you who may not know, her husband is the goalkeeper coach for the Western New York Flash, Marcelo Marrera. And I think he works for someone else too, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Marcelo is the best goalkeeper coach that we ever had. He's done a tremendous job with him, and he's not only a great coach, but he's just a great person. And Kayla and Marcelo are looking forward to their firstborn, I believe in September. So we're excited about it. Hopefully, it's right in the middle of our preseason and stuff. So, I told him he can definitely take some time off to take care of the baby when he has to.
Great people on and off the field. As you look at the huddle taking place, or a team picture taking place for the Western New York Flash, who will start with Alana Rossi in goal. They'll go with Kelsey Ferguson, Sarah Karlik, Carissima Catrona, Brittany Heist, Kaylin Gamble, Danielle Braun, Hope Balling, Jenna Rapel, Madison Pizzino, and Tess Ford. Gary Bruce is the head coach of the Western New York Flash. For the Lady Lancers, Katie Broderick will get her 7th appearance of the season. It'll be Van Koyk, Patterson, Jarvis, Wingerden, Seclair, Jackson, Shue, Masters, Palamita, and Mackenzie Allen rounding off the starting lineups for Lauren and Glacy and the 0-6-1 Western New York Flash. The official today is Chris Bornkamp, assisted by Ryan Trombetta and Thomas Sennett. And the 4th official is Mason Callahan. And we are underway. Final home game of the season for the Rochester Lady Lancers.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the Lancers pick this game up. This is a final home game, and I think they'd like to be able to show to the fans, family, friends, and everyone here, and to themselves, get ready for next year, the 2018 season. This is the beginning, and you have to start somewhere, and this will be a great game for them to do that.
They had a tough result last Saturday in Buffalo, 4-1 loss to Western New York. We'll talk about some of those stats and notes throughout the season. In the UWS East Conference, the top 2 teams will qualify for the playoffs. So if you're looking at today, it would be Long Island and New Jersey Copa. But as we talked about in the Open, Western New York does have a bit of a chance still remaining to make the playoffs in 2017. Broderick will get the restart. She thought it was a goal kick, but it was actually offside.
Offsides, right.
Catrona was in well behind the Lancer defense. Picked up by Jackson. Looking for Shue. It's over her head. Ferguson to Heist. Picked up again by Shue. And poked out of play. Throw-in coming up for the Western New York Flash. Kind of a weird afternoon for me. I called Western New York Flash for last six seasons. They moved to Carolina, moved into the Lancers broadcast role, and now the Flash are back to take on the Lancers. So if I misstep a couple here and there, just forgive me. Such a habit of the Flash.
The Flash are doing well in their new league down in the Carolinas, their whole new home. I think that's a testament to how strong they really are.
Yeah, Paul Riley, Scott Vallow have done a tremendous job. And Gary Bruce, now the coach, he was part of Riley's staff during the 2017 NWSL championship run. So he's got that winning mentality.
Yeah, and I think that, and I hope I'm right about this, that maybe this is a developmental for their Flash, the Carolina Flash, I believe they're called.
North Carolina Courage.
Courage, okay. And where some of these ladies down the road could probably step in and play for them.
Good little springboard opportunity for some of the players. Here's Rapel. Plays it quickly back to Gamble. Dangerous square, top of the 18. Catrona gets a touch on it.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see Pizzino for the Flash. I've heard so many great things about her and read about her, and I thought I'd like to be able to see her, what kind of a player she really is.
Well, if you look at the news release from this week, what an honor she received.
Yeah, being the New York State High School Player of the Year, that's a great honor. Someone locally had that once, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it was a U.S. national player who scored a lot of goals. Abby Wambach got it in 97 and 98. So Pizzino in great company. She'll be going to Florida State. She actually graduated early from high school, spent the semester down starting her studies at the college level, and now coming back and I guess trying to keep in shape here.
Yeah, she's going to Abby's rival, Florida State, and Abby was, I believe, at University
of Florida, correct. Wingerton stripped of the ball there by Braun. Out of play. Throw coming up here for the Lady Lancers on home turf. They're 0-3-1. 0-3-0 away from Charlie Schiano Field. As it's settled down by Mackenzie Allen. She played her high school soccer right here on the turf at Aquinas, Charlie Schiano Field. She'll be going to University of Buffalo. Father was a professional soccer player with the Rochester Rhinos, Howard Allen.
And also has a pretty good player from her brother. Played at Aquinas as well, and also played for Real Salt Lake Academy. And he's currently with Real Salt Lake.
Jordan Allen.
Yep.
Howard Allen has done a good job of getting the soccer going with the kids. Jarvis. Giving away. Ferguson played behind Pizzino. Picked up by Gamble. Good touch outside for Balling. Balling one-on-one with Allen. Balling, she'll turn the corner. That touch goes a little wide. Gives Allen a chance to recover, and it'll be goal kick coming up here for the Lady Lancers. So June 17th, these two teams played in Buffalo. 4-1 win for the Flash, who scored in the second minute. The Lancers came back with Van Koyk's goal in the 7th minute, but then it was Pizzino with another one, Catrona with 2. Those were the two key players in that game. Pizzino had 2 goals, 2 assists. Catrona, 2 goals, 2 assists as well. So they're both in the mix tonight. We'll see if they can be held in check by the Lancers.
Well, it should be fresh in their minds for both teams because you just played last week and have an idea who to watch for, who are the most dangerous players. So, it's not as if they forget about the game. So they're kind of right now testing each other out, but the teams will start taking control of the midfield. Like I said, Pizzino, and hopefully that the Lady Lancers, especially with Sinclair in the midfield, I'm looking for her to do a lot of marking her out of the game possibly.
There was Sinclair who had a touch on it. Trying to get to Wingerton. It's picked up by Ferguson. Here's Pizzino. Now Gamble. Gamble, the 23-year-old, played at New Jersey Institute of Technology from Hamburg High School. Pizzino. Diagonal ball on the run, broken up nicely by Masters. Flash will keep possession. Braun. Rapel, heavy touch, taken away. Lancers have a chance to come forward. No connection there, and Gamma will try the near side again. Balling. Chips into the box, coming in, and a little nudge from behind. Referee says, get up and play on. It was Masters.
Well, we get away with one there, I think. She was inside of her, and the ball was just going to be right on her foot, which is a good no call by the referee, I think, maybe just early in the game.
It was Tess Ford who got the inside positioning. Header by Heist out of play. Heist, 7th game of the season, 3 assists. Also coaches the high school team at St. Mary's in Lancaster. There's Jarvis. Dangerous giveaway, but luckily for the Lady Lancers, they come away with it. Jay Jackson lost it, though. Allen. Taken by Rapel. Good ball. Pizzino onside into the box. Dribbles the keeper. Net is open. The shot. And they find the back of the net in the 8th minute. Western New York takes the early lead. It's Tess Ford with the goal, her first of the season.
Yeah, I think in the replay we'll be able to see, hopefully, that Pizzino is a special player. She has great vision. Saw the player breaking in and pushed.
Got the tail end of the finish.
Yeah, she was very cool and calm.
It may have been Catrona. We'll double check. These numbers are very hard to tell. We'll try to get confirmation on it. It was number 7, Catrona, with the goal. So Catrona will get the goal. And it should be Pizzino with the assist. That we know, right?
Yeah.
So Catrona, the UWS player or team of the week, gets her 6th of the season in the 8th minute. So it's Catrona, the 21-year-old. And we unofficially have Pizzino with her 4th assist of the season. We'll try to get a look at that one again. Again, the number's very, very tough to tell on the back of the Flash jerseys. I will be filing a complaint after today's game. The corner kick comes to the top of the 18 and knocked away by Pizzino. I thought it was the diagonal pass from Pizzino that sprung Catrona.
Yeah, it was a great pass, and I was hoping to be able to see that, and pointed out in the replay, she has great vision, and you can see she's a special player, and that's why she's going to Florida State.
She wins another one to Catrona again. So Catrona, 2 games played against the Lancers, 3 goals, 2 assists. Flash coming again. Good hustle back by Jay Jackson. Masters, back to Broderick. Patterson, outside to Masters. Catrona again on this one. Into the 18, Catrona. Low shot. No trouble there for Broderick. There's a look at that list.
Yeah. We got away with one there. It could have easily been a PK. Referee was kind to us.
Broderick will put it down for the goal kick. We're in the 11th minute. Western New York with a goal from Catrona has the 1-0 lead. 24th goal against this season for the Lady Lancers. They've scored 5. For the Flash, that's their 10th goal on the entire season, giving up 15.
Yeah, as you said earlier in the presentation, Western New York Flash is starting to find themselves, and from what I've seen the scores, it seems like they're getting better and better. They're starting to gel.
And I know we kind of sound like a broken record at times, but every team we've seen come in has those 2 key ingredients, those 2 players that really change the game.
Yes, yeah.
We've seen it with every team.
Yeah, in this place, you've got Catrona and Pizzino. The 2 players are.
A little collision at the top of the 18. Sorry, Nelson. A lot of Rossi called for the foul.
Right.
And she took down Shu. Dangerous restart coming up here for the Lancers. 12th minute.
Well, here's an opportunity for the Lancers. I think if they get the ball high enough, you know, especially into the corners, we'll see what this goalkeeper. Goalkeeper hasn't had much to do so far.
Patterson facing 3 in the wall. Just outside the 18. Patterson steps in, delivers. Good shot. Tipped
Well,
up and over the bar.
Great save by the keeper. Great shot. Everything went, you know, a little bit to the one side or the other. That ball's in the net.
Rossi, the 18-year-old, will be a sophomore at Canisius College. A big save there. And a well-struck ball from Dylan Patterson.
Nicely driven. Took it with the right hand and tipped it over the bar. Guess that comes from coaching. Marcelo does a great job with them.
We cannot praise Mr. Marrera enough, can we?
No.
Great save there from Rossi. Near side corner kick, 13th minute. Good delivery into the mix. Back post,
Nice.
and nobody on the end of it for the Lancers.
Yeah, we looked like we had someone close enough, but not didn't get there quick enough. That could have been the equalizer. Those are the most dangerous balls for a goalkeeper to deal with when they're in the back post like that.
Got up and over Rossi on a good service from Masters. Braun and Western New York attacking now on the near side with Gamble. Looking for Pizzino, settles it, cuts it inside. Pizzino, again, that diagonal ball into space for Catrona. Something the Lancers are going to have to work on defending all day long, and Palamita does a great job there. The Aquinas product. For those of you who don't know, this is the Aquinas Institute in Rochester. That's where Palamita played her high school soccer. Flash have 2 sitting up here on the near side, Heist and Catrona. And they'll play it short, 2v1. Catrona, little change of pace, low shot at the near post, no trouble for Broderick. Broderick's 7th game of the season. Came into last week's matchup leading the league in saves with 41. Safe to say, one of the biggest keepers in the league this year.
Yeah, you know, that statistic, I'm not sure I'd like to have anything like that. You know, all it says is the defense in front of her isn't doing their job, giving them too many looks.
She has made her share of big saves.
She has. Katie's done a great job for the team this fall.
Hats off to her, who the keeper will be heading to UNC Wilmington on a full scholarship. Congratulations to the 20-year-old after 2 years at MCC. Here's Rossi.
Now here you have one player chasing the ball down for the Lady Lancers while everyone else is sitting back. To me, that's counterproductive because you're having that player burn herself out just chasing, and you're not, as a team, applying pressure on the Flash.
There's Gamble. Giving up center circle.
Better. That's better there.
Seclair. Patterson all the way back to Broderick. Now Jarvis, she's come on to the near side. Looks like they want to put Allen maybe on that far side to deal with the runs of Catrona.
Yeah, because that's where everything's happening for Buffalo or Western New York Flash. It just seems to be coming down our right side a little bit.
Jarvis looking, waiting. Van Koyk, who scored the goal against Buffalo last Saturday, gets it to Shue. Space now for Jay Jackson. Outside for Masters. Masters one-on-one with Karlik. Still Masters battling. Karlik wins it back to Ford. In Western New York, calm, cool, good build-up coming out of the back.
Very nice. 3 passes, and they're upfield already.
It's Catrona. She just kind of floats around.
Yeah. And that's the hard part for the Lady Lancers to find where she is at all times. Don't lose sight of her because she's very dangerous.
Balling one-on-one on the near side with Van Koyk. A little poke away nicely by Patterson. Gamble. Braun. Looking for Pizzino on the far side. There's
You know, just got an offsides on the Western New York Flash. Katie looked to drive the ball up, but I would like to see the back three step up a little further.
Yeah, a little bit of a gap. Yeah, good,
Yeah.
good call. You're a coach, I can tell.
I'd try.
Yeah, good analysis there. Allen, she'll work Masters. Jackson, good job getting through some traffic. Still Jackson.
Yeah.
Finally poked away by Ford. Braun. It's it back to Kelsey Ferguson. Third appearance of the season. Coach with the Western New York Academy teams. Kelsey Ferguson gets it to Gamble.
See, we're not in sync here. In our back three, I think Jarvis was holding on to keeping players on side. We need to make sure that we're in sync. All three defenders for the Lady Lancers have to be able to get an idea where not only where the Western New York Flash players are, but where each other are in positioning wise. Because it seems like we're holding back. Two people are stepping, and one person is holding back and holding people on side. It has to be a little bit better communication out of the back.
What a great ball. Masters, tough angle. And maybe a better choice would have been Wingered in or take it deeper.
Yeah, take it deeper and draw the ball back. The defenders will follow you all the way back into the goal line, and that's a very tough ball for defenders to play with. Heading towards your goal, and you draw a ball behind them.
Ford, Pizzino. Ford coming away with it. Middle of the park. Spinning away is Braun. Pizzino. Just possessing, looking Gamble now on the near side. Good step there.
Yeah, very good.
Seclair, hard tackle and a good one. Ferguson trying to get balls forward, looking for Catrona. She'll settle it. Onto the far side. A little heavy touch there from Karlik.
Yeah, we're lucky that Catrona didn't decide to take our defender 1v1 there, because there was a lot of space behind that defender. There was no support. You're always told as an attacker, if there's space behind him, you take him on and try to beat him. And you take some risks down at the offensive third of your field.
Here's Catrona to Heist. Back to Kelsey Ferguson. Gamble. 20th minute, 8th minute goal from Catrona. Pizzino with the assist. Giving Western New York the 1-0 lead. Jay Jackson. Wingerton. Oh, good work from Wingerton. Good ball. Oh, almost got it through. Shoe was the intended target.
Yeah, it's the first time we've called the Wingerton's name out. Her teammates have to find her.
Yeah.
She's very dangerous.
She has definitely been suffering from lack of service this season. The flag is up. Hope balling.
Not only that, finding that other forward with her that they can work combined together up top. I don't see that. I know they've tried several different players, and they haven't found that combination.
Offside call. It'll be a restart for Palamita. Evan Palamita, 22-year-old, making her 8th appearance of the season. Delivers down the middle. Touched inside for Seclair. Now to Pizzino. Takes a look around. Has a touch forward, and a little too much there for Catrona. Broderick will end up with it. 22 minutes in.
Well, now right away we should have had a right back getting wide quicker, and we could have attacked out of that.
Gets away from Wingerton. Ford goes out to the far side. Allen runs out of real estate. Throw-in coming up here for the Western New York Flash. Their next game will be on Saturday, July 8th at the New York Magic. And for the Western New York Flash, as we mentioned, that's it for home games. They'll have 2 on the road at Long Island, and then the next day at Lancaster to take on the Inferno.
Did Inferno ever come here and play at us?
We have not seen Lancaster Inferno here this season.
Oh, okay. Nope. That's an odd schedule.
Yeah, it is a little strange, isn't it?
Yeah, we play everyone else twice and Inferno only once.
It'll be at July 1st at Millersville University against Lancaster, who currently have a record of 3-3-0. Flag is up for offside once again.
Yeah, we can't rely on playing that offside trap because it's very, very close, and they may get one through. You know, being down 1-0 like that, we should be a little bit more organized in the back.
Palamita. Sinclair. Good ball outside from Sinclair. Van Koyk working against Gamble. Back to Sinclair into the 18. Nudged off the ball, but it's picked up by Patterson. Jay Jackson. Almost able to get it outside, but broken up by Ford. Here's Palamita. With some time.
So keep the ball.
Out of play, throw coming up here for Tess Ford. On that far side, looking for Pizzino. Allen. Oh, a good touch.
Nice.
Well done for Wingerton from Shoe. Maybe they're finding a little rhythm together up top.
Yeah. With Wingerton and Allen, they seem to have been able to knock the ball around a little bit. Maybe that's that F4 that they're looking for all season.
Masters into the box for Wingerton. Gamble heads it away. Braun back to Ferguson. Pizzino. A little casual in the layoff, broken up by Sinclair.
Yeah, Pizzino was a little casual, and a defense third like that could be costly, and we just didn't take advantage of it. It's one of those things that Pizzino seems to really, you can see the things that she's doing, that she's definitely, warranted of the New York Player of the Year, Gatorade Player of the Year this year, and I think Florida State has a very good pickup.
Yeah, a lot of potential there.
Yep.
Good breakup by Sinclair. Wingerton battling into the 18. Wingerton's such a tough competitor.
Yeah, I like the way she works.
That's one thing you can't deny. Her work rate is excellent.
Yeah, I would put her and Maddie Sinclair, those two are the workhorses for this team. If you build your team around both those players.
Wingerton with 1 goal, 1 assist on the season. But again, it's been a tough year. She's got to really work hard for everything she gets. And she gets called, or wins a call for the Lancers. So look at Taylor Wingerton. She makes her way towards the 18. Masters, who serves a good ball on these restarts, has another chance.
Yeah, I would look at the position of the goalkeeper, and she looks like she's really ready. She's at the far post. That way she can charge forward, get into anything that comes near post.
There's the delivery, and she did charge forward to make the save.
Very confident, very confident.
Rolls it out. Pizzino checking back, laying it off. Now sent forward, broken up by Masters. Patterson. Good switch onto the near side for Marley Jarvis. She's got some space. She'll take it. Jarvis. Van Koyk. Tracking back is Heist to break it up. Braun. Back to Rossi, the Canadian from Windsor, Ontario. Ooh, dangerous.
Dangerous play. Good step.
Good job by Van Koyk. Lancers could be onto something. Shoe. Wingerton. Top of the 18, looking for space. Lays it off, but Sinclair's pass intercepted. Catrona. Taken away by Patterson. Broken up by Braun. Patterson battling with Catrona. Back to Jackson. Now Jarvis. Patterson to Allen. Allen back to Heaven Palamita. Lancers keeping the ball, doing a good job moving around.
It's good. It's good to be patient. He's got a lot of game left. You know, you want to try to frustrate the opposition a little bit, and so they do something like that, get the ball, just hit it forward to no one. And if the Lancers learn to keep the ball, move off the ball, you'll get some good results out of it.
There's Palamita coming out of the back. Goes to Broderick. Back to Allen. Did what you said there. Got out quickly to the flank and got some time and space. Passes deflected into the path of Braun. Rapel. Catrona. This is onside.
And once again, the communication, the center back, was just holding people on. Palamita just stayed behind everyone. Didn't look to see that our left back, it was holding people on. You got to communicate. You have to talk.
Some of the best center backs I've played with almost talked to the point of being annoying. But you know what? You knew where you stood. You knew where you had to be.
Yeah, you are that coach on the field.
Yeah. Pizzino dribbles around Broderick, gets tripped up, and they're going to call a foul on Broderick. Yeah. And she'll get a yellow card as well in the 29th minute.
Yeah. Well, she had to do what she had to do. I think her starting point wasn't, as you can see here on the replay, yeah.
It's Pizzino who was taken down, and she'll take the restart as well. 3 in the wall for Katie Broderick. There's the whistle. Pizzino steps in, delivers low, and good save by Broderick.
That was a good save. But I also noticed on the wall, there's 3 on the wall. 1 jumps and the other 2 stay. You got to be on the same page.
One or the other, right?
Yeah. Was a well-struck ball by Pellet.
Had some pace on it. Pizzino's got some power on her shot. Shoe. Van Koyk. 30th minute. Flash with a 1-0 lead. There's Pizzino, lays it off. For nobody but Patterson and the Lancers start possession again. Jay Jackson. Allen.
Good patience.
It's Masters. Palamita.
See, I would have wanted that ball to come swing through. Now you have a breakaway.
Pizzino's in on a breakaway. Jarvis chasing her down. Pizzino into the 18, left-footed shot wide.
Well done. Well, good pressure from Jarvis. Katie came out and cut the angle. A little bit more. I think that could have been a goal, but Jarvis did a great job, as you can see in the replay here. Putting her under pressure, making a play, maybe to take that shot earlier than she wanted to.
Palamita for Jay Jackson. Long ball on the far side. Shu gets the header on it. Can she keep it in play? She does. Any help coming? Tripped up in the box, and the referee's assistant. Did he point to the spot or goal kick?
No, it's a penalty kick. Yeah.
Great opportunity. What hustle from Shu.
Great job. Great job. That's the type of things that you need. This could turn things around here. As I remember, we've only had one PK.
It's right.
Right.
Closing moments of the home opener. It's Wingerton on the line, winds, fires, goal!
Well done.
Second of the year for Wingerton and from the PK.
Yeah, she put that ball perfectly where the goalkeeper couldn't get to, high enough that if it was going to go anywhere other than a goal, it probably would have been out of bounds. But that was a great shot by her. But I'm very impressed how we get the PK, the initial contact, the foul. Nicely done.
Put home nicely by Wingerton, her second of the year, but as Nelson was saying, credit to Shu for that incredible hustle leading to the call. She never quit on the play. Quite honestly, I didn't think she had a chance to keep it in.
No, she did a great job of getting it and walking that tightrope along the goal line, and took the hit and got the PK out of it.
Masters turning the corner, getting around forward. The Lancers coming back with more into the box, and it'll hit the side of the net.
Well, maybe the Lancers have found something, the little weakness, the little thing on the left side of the flash, and started to attack that a little bit more. And that's what soccer's all about. You try to find those weaknesses and take advantage of it.
Until a good coach can match up, right? Yeah, make the change.
He can make that change. Well, then you make the next move. See, exploit their weakness, or even go with your strength. That's why soccer is so great. It's a player's game.
Absolutely. Think on the fly, or this game is not for you. Broderick and the hometown have something to cheer about here as the 32nd minute PK from Wingerton puts the Lancers level. Rapel. Back to Ferguson. Gamble. Time and space for Gamble to come forward. Crosses midfield. Deflected pass picked up by Palamita. Patterson. Wingerton. Van Koyk. Gaps opening up in the Western New York defense. Shu back to Van Koyk. Corner of the 18. Van Koyk spinning around. Gets around Gamble. Van Koyk, low cross. Deflected into the arms of
Dangerous.
Rossi.
That was dangerous. She did very well beating her defender 1v1. And if it wasn't for the deflection, the ball could have been in the back of the net.
This is some of the best soccer we've seen from the Lancers at home this year.
Yeah, they're picking it up. I think they're starting to get a little confident and knowing that they have the ability to do it. It's just a matter of executing and thinking that the other team isn't that much better than them. They should be able to handle this.
Team is full of confidence right now. This is Shu who's onside. Shu again trying to turn on the Jets into the box. Almost tripped up again. If she had taken a tumble, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know if you would call 2 PKs. But,
Shu, good opportunity as chairs are flying around.
Easy. We're not in a tornado here, but we do have a little bit of breeze.
Picked up by Marley Jarvis, crossing midfield on the near side. Van Koyk. Back to Jarvis, or it was Seclair, I'm sorry. Knocked away. There'll be a throw-in coming up for Marley Jarvis. The Webster Thomas graduate who plays at St. Bonaventure University. Van Koyk couldn't get to that one.
Didn't you have somebody that went to St. Bonaventure?
My younger sister, Janet.
Yes.
St. Bonaventure grad and
Yeah.
solid player for the Bonnies.
I remember those days.
Yeah. Seems like yesterday that you guys were neighbors with us.
Yeah. Georgiana would babysit the boys.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Oh, that's so funny. Tess Ford can't keep it in play on the far side. And it's good to see your kids survive that.
Yeah. We knew we had someone good that did.
There's Kelsey Ferguson, who steps into that one. Plays it forward now to Braun. Quickly touched. Trying to get it to Heist. It's good work there from Seclair. Back to Palamita.
That goal has sparked us. The Lancers seem to be dominating here a little bit. And maybe
Looking for Catrona. Palamita gets there first. Back to Broderick. Back to Palamita. There's Heaven Palamita with time and space to come forward. On the near side, Palamita. Shu has been very good in this first half.
Yeah, she has.
to Wingerton. Jackson, wide open. Masters gets it on the far side. Lancers pushing numbers forward. Wingerton in the box. Masters, another chance to serve. And she does, but couldn't get around that one.
But that was some good soccer. 2-3 passes out of one side of the field, change it to the other side, and Masters was wide open and getting down to the end line.
Really impressed with the Lancers' last 20 minutes or so.
Yeah. That goal probably has sparked them.
Rossi, the Canisius College keeper, had 347 minutes of scoreless soccer this past fall. Gets the goal kick down the middle. And she'll get a chance to scoop this one back up. 38th minute, if you're just tuning in. 8th minute, it was Catrona from Pizzino starting the scoring for Western New York. And then in the 32nd minute, it was Wingerton on a PK to bring this one level at 1. Here at the Charlie Schiano Field. Hope you're enjoying our coverage. Joe Giuliano with Nelson Cupello and the entire crew from SE Video Productions. Our final home game of the season for the Lady Lancers. There's Shu. Seclair. Or it's Patterson, I'm sorry. Van Koyk. Now Seclair. A few touches forward, Seclair. Red there and broken up.
Yeah, you saw that. The player saw that coming easy.
Heist, the captain. Rapel. Looking for Karlik. Couldn't finish her run. Masters will let this roll out of play. And Broderick bring this one back up for the Lady Lancers. Haiti Broderick, 20 years old, played at Spencerport High School. 19 goals against this season, but again, well into the 50s for saves made. And what's been a challenging first year for the Lancers in UWS soccer.
It has, but I think that's where you build the foundation.
Sure.
If they would have come in here and ran the table, then you would have expected even more next year. So I think right now, they know what their expectations for next year are, what they need to do, who they can bring in, what their needs will be for next year. So, they'll have a whole year to put this together, and I'm sure that the staff will do that.
You look at some of the players for Western New York. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 of them coming right from the academy. So you kind of had that built-in foundation already.
Right.
For the Lady Lancers, and that's hard to say, by the way. Lauren and Glacy, it's you're building from scratch in 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
2 weeks, right. And they did the best they could putting the team together, and I think that they'll learn from this. And bring in some players. They're both college coaches. They'll see many players during the course of the year, and probably can recruit some players for next summer.
41st minute. Our assistant producer, Jill Rizzo, letting us know that at halftime, Taylor Wingerton will be our player interview, so stick around for that. But still 5 minutes plus some stoppage time as Pizzino gets it to Rapel. Rapel takes a touch to her right, looks, fires a low one. Broderick there to make the save, scoop it up.
Yeah, we're getting to that crucial time, last 5 minutes of the half. We just need to be smart about how we play the game, how we attack, how we defend. It has to be a total game here.
Shu trying to switch it to the near side, couldn't. Seclair, and she'll be called for, I believe, a handball.
Yeah, I'm not sure that warranted a call. It's not as if she played the ball.
Western New York will have the kickoff or the restart.
Those things will come from hustle, and Maddie she is that player that will run and get to every ball as much as she can. And
Ford looking for Pizzino, headed away by Patterson. Now Allen off the top of her head. Palomita's going to have some pressure to deal with. She'll break away from Pizzino. Headed away by Jay Jackson, out of bounds. Throw in for Braun, quickly to Pizzino. Lays it off. Taken away by the Lady Lancers. Jay Jackson. Nice ball for Wingerton. Laid off for Seclair. Continues onto the near side for Van Koyk. Gamble, good step though, but Van Koyk wins it back. There's Seclair. Lancers were onto something there, just a little more towards the flank. And Van Koyk's got some space to deal with.
It's so important to be able to be a technical player. That last ball that Maddie played out wide, she played it with her left, inside of her left foot, and that ball was bending towards the defender more so. Now you play that ball with the inside of your right foot, it bends away from the defender. And kids nowadays don't understand how important technique work is. The professionals do it all the time.
And look at the difference that would have made.
Yeah.
Just that little 6 inches of the swerve of that ball.
Right.
That's a great point. 43rd minute, Rapel. Back to Kelsey Ferguson. Now Rossi.
Now this is good. Yeah, everyone's stepping up, but as a unit, we're hanging back a little bit too far here. We're letting him out.
Throw one coming up here for the Lady Lancers, 44th minute. Level at 1. Van Koyk. Off the head of Gamble. Shu, the All-American from William Smith. Shu with a left-footed shot. Punched away by Rossi. Actually parried away by Alana Rossi. Shu has been dangerous.
She has been. The assistant coach, William Smith, is a friend of mine, junior Brazilian player coach, has told me about Shu, how good she is with her left foot, and she's definitely deserving of being an All-American.
Could there be a late one here for the Lady Lancers? Masters. High delivery. Headed down top of the 18. Just poked away by Catrona. Allen. Plays it back to Palomita. Masters, good turn.
Good turn.
Oh, it just runs out of
unlucky.
space.
Unlucky
Good try.
there. And since the goal, as you said, it's been better
Yeah,
soccer. by the
entertaining.
Lions. Yep.
Very good. Good to see. Hopefully that first win will come today and maybe 2 more on the road to wrap up the season.
That'll be a nice way to end the season. Going into the 2018 season with some confidence and not only the players but the coaching staff and the ownership as well.
Here's Wingerton. Allen left it sitting there for Catrona. The back heel for Pizzino wasn't going to get there. 45th minute. No indication yet of stoppage time. Broderick to Allen. Jackson. Nice touch by the Flash. A late first half. 1 minute of stoppage time. One more push here.
Yeah, the final push would be nice.
And here is a chance for Shu. Nudged off the ball. Heist. Down the middle, no one there but Palomita. Back to Broderick.
Yeah, now we should play safe. Keep it in your feet.
Under the foot of Allen. Masters there to help out. And that will bring half number 1 to a close as the Lady Lancers get a PK in the 32nd minute to equalize Catrona's 8th minute goal. And we are tied at 1 after 45 minutes. We will have a halftime interview. Soccer Sammy will be trying to track down Taylor Wingerton after she gets hydrated, and we'll throw it down there now to Soccer Sammy.
Get some water first. All right, now you scored the first goal in the first half, making it 1-1 again. Kind of an even playing field again. How important is it to keep up the stamina and make sure that you keep the pressure on offense?
Yeah, it's important, like all across the field, now that we're kind of even. It's important to do that, plus more.
Now you have a pretty important position up front with keeping the pressure on the defense. There's young Cobras here tonight. Do you have any advice to them with fundamentals in the game?
Don't tire yourself out and just work on the fundamentals. It'll get you through.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Good luck in the second half.
All right, Soccer Sammy, great job. We will go to break at the half. It's 1-1, Western New York and Rochester.
For years with the Rhinos and the Lancers, and then Richie went on to the Western New York Flash and won the championship last year, and now you're with the Flash again, with the Salem family again. Great hot dogs, by the way. But you are doing something fantastic today. You guys had an event today at Frontier Field. Tell me about it, Rich.
Yeah, we did. I run a baseball program. It's called Chi-Li Challenge Baseball, and these are 3 of the 40-plus guys we have in our program and gals. And participated in the Challenger World Series at Frontier Field.
Wow. So did they play baseball and all that? Like they bases and they hit the ball? Like I haven't played baseball in years.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about baseball, but I don't know how I became a coach. But no, these guys were amazing. Them and their fellow teammates today, they were crushing the ball. They were in the field. They did it all. We were in the third base dugout, so in between innings, we were hanging out in the dugout at Frontier Field.
That's fantastic, Rich. Well, listen, I mean, you do so much in this community and give back so much. I'm hoping that July 15th for the Lancers game here, the men's game, we hope to do something nice with some of these players and do what we used to do with the indoor team and have do a little challenge.
Yeah, we would absolutely love to. Today was a long day at Frontier Field. Fortunately, it was nice and sunny, but certainly wore down on these guys. So we'll have a bigger group coming out for one of these other games. I appreciate, Salvatore's and their donation of tickets for this. So thanks.
Well, thank you, and thank the Salem Hot Dog family. And you know what I got to say about baseball, right? The national pastime has passed its time. It's time for you to join the clique and feel the kick, baby.
Well, you haven't been to a Chi-Li Challenge game, man.
All right, we got to get these kids in some soccer. Thanks a lot, Rich Randall. Thank you. I'll see you guys.
It's, you know what? At the Rhinos games, they're about 50 yards closer to the field. Yeah, they changed.
Oh my God, look at the table.
Okay. I'm here. I'm here, Brett. It's Joe. Welcome back to Charlie Schiano Field. As second half action about to begin. We are tied at 1. Catrona with a goal in the 8th minute for Western New York. Wingerton with the 32nd minute PK to get us even at 1. There are 2 changes at this point that we know of. It'll be goalkeeper changes. Alana Rossi has come off for Western New York, replaced by Academy player Emily Kelly. And for the Lancers, Kelsey Brinkle comes on to replace Katie Broderick. Our assistant producer, Jill, still looking to see if there's any more changes. There's Palomita.
What's good to see that the Lancers are giving Kelsey Brinkle a chance to play a little bit. Start getting her ready for her soccer season.
Throw on the far side. It is Emily Kelly who has come on as the keeper, not Megan Tock. Emily Kelly has come on to replace Alana Rossi. Emily Kelly now wearing number 1 instead of Megan Tock, just to clarify. Loose ball bouncing, picked up by Shu. Shu back to Marley Jarvis. Yes. Picked up now, chance for Rapel to come forward, looking for Pizzino. And it'll be Brinkle's first touch, her 5th appearance of the season, the Aquinas goalkeeper from Roberts Wesleyan, 19 years old, 4 games played, 4 goals against for Kelsey Brinkle. Punt is on the near side. Karlik settles it nicely, spins. Left for Ferguson. Over Pizzino's head. Allen gets there first.
We'll see what sort of adjustments both teams have made in the next couple minutes here. I think that one of the most important things that we need to shut down.
It's Catrona. Driven ball knocked away by Allen.
Yeah, Catrona is the one of the players, and I think also the Pizzino will be the other player that we need to be cognizant of out there, know where they are.
Pizzino again this week named the New York State Girls Soccer Player of the Year, had 251 goals in her Grand Island High School career. Now her quoted as saying she wants to be on the U.S. national team someday. And having a decent season so far, 4 goals, 3 assists, or 3 goals, 4 assists for the Western New York Flash. She'll be at Florida State. And I think the competition is going to be just a little different than she saw at Grand Island.
Definitely. Florida State's one of the perennial top women's teams in the country, and but to give a scholarship for that, that's fantastic.
Van Koik is open on the far side. She gets it, but it's behind her from Jackson. Has to regroup. Plays with Jackson again, the 1-2. This one's deflected. Van Koik will have a chance to settle it. She does. Low cross for Wingerton. Nudged off the ball by Gamble and Ferguson. Picked up first touch for Kelly, the high school product, who's also in the Western New York Academy. Rolls it outside. Catrona's in behind the defense. Takes a touch into the 18. Catrona, the shot. Great save from Brinkle. What a save.
She held on to that shot. No rebounds, nothing. She did a great job. And I think the defense, that player made the run from the left side of the field that you can see going in here on 1v1. Fantastic save by Kelsey.
Here's Masters trying to hustle, keep this one in. Now Catrona in the first half dribbled the keeper. It was Broderick at that point. Now Brinkle just kind of stood her ground. And
yeah. Well, see, Catrona made that run from the left side. Again, talking about communication, it should have been the right fullback to say something to our center back that she's making that run. When she made that diagonal run, the ball was slipped in, and she's in a one-on-one with Kelsey.
goal kick off of Braun. Now Karlik. Middle of the field. Heist. A little too long for Catrona. There's Jarvis. Van Koik. Masters. Or it's Shu, I'm sorry. Heist to Kelsey Ferguson. Braun. Karlik is onside.
Well, we're living dangerously on the outside trap.
Forward back to Karlik. Kenzie Allen steps in to knock it out of play. And throwing on the near side coming up here for Western New York. As they've had an early opportunity here in half number 2. Great save from Brinkle. Pizzino. Pizzino and Palamita battle. Knocked away by Palamita nicely. Brought down. Kelsey Ferguson. Into the middle for Jackson's interception. Van Koik. Gamble coming over to try to close her down. Shu. Hustles to keep it for Rochester. Off of Gamble. Throwing coming up here for the Lady Lancers deep on the far side.
Yeah, a little bit better by the Lady Lancers, getting the ball from one side of the field in 2 touches, and we attack out of the weak side.
There's Rapel. Palamita forward for Wingerton. A little too much there. Karlik. Gamble. Gamble tried the 1-2. Didn't work. Broken up by Jarvis. Good pass for Shu. Jackson.
Good point of change.
Masters. Braun pressured by Wingerton. Good job. Gets it. Masters to come forward. Seclair. Tough one. Had to win it hard there. Was Gamble. That was a tough ball for both players.
Yeah. Much better by the Lady Lancers. See, Coach Inglese's made a couple of good adjustments.
Pizzino. Catrona. Catrona one-on-one with Jarvis. Good step by the youngster.
Yes. Good one-on-one defending.
Good job by Jarvis. Karlik to Pizzino. If Pizzino's not going to be technical. She'll be physical. She'll step in there.
Yeah, she's a good-sized lady, and she'll step in, and she'll get stronger in college, and she'll be a player to be reckoned with.
She's called for the foul that time after the challenge. Restart for the Lancers on the near side. Flicked into the middle of the field. Gamble. Ferguson. Braun. Gamble back to Braun. Rapel spins away from pressure. Onto the near side now. Tess Ford. Masters intercepts it. Gets it back from Palamita. Shu. Good step from Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson, there's not much on her bio.
Mid-20s.
Yeah.
A lot of experience coaching the academy now. one of the veteran players for the team. Over Seclair's head. Picked up on the far side, Van Koyk. Jay Jackson. Masters. Seclair. Still Seclair. Tangled up, no call made. Finally, whistle blows. Free kick for the Lancers.
Yeah, Maddie's a tough player to deal with.
Masters will set this one up. We are in the 55th minute. Final home game of the season for the Lady Lancers. Looking for their first UWS win.
Like to see this ball driven to the far post. Maybe someone making the run to the near post and clear out some space.
It's a good ball. Wingerton, little jersey tug. Ball's played back into the mix and scooped out of the air by Emily Kelly.
Yeah, she did well. As a goalkeeper in a crowd like that, went up and grabbed the ball. But that ball was dangerous. Went over to the far post. We had some as you can see here. In the replay, that ball just went wide to our left back, and she came in and put the ball in the back.
Jarvis lets it roll out. Throw in here for Marley Jarvis. Joined the team about midway through the season, only her 4th appearance for the Lancers. As the Flash coming back with the Catrona-Pizzino combination. Pizzino into the 18, left-footed shot!
Great ball.
Right at Brinkle.
Yes. Kelsey held her spot, and it was a great job by you can see here in the replay. Once again, pressure by the defense, and Pizzino couldn't get a real good shot on goal, but Kelsey did a real good job of holding the ball, not giving up a rebound. Got
to thank Brett in the trailer downstairs and the crew for some of these great replay looks. Yeah. Awesome job, guys. Thank you. It was a good look at the shot from Pizzino and the save from Brinkle. Giving away Jarvis. Looking for Wingerton. It's Gamble who gets there first. Played back to Ferguson. Tess Ford. Karlik. Gets away from her. Jay Jackson. How to play. 2 changes coming up here for Western New York. It's going to be Rapel coming off, along with Hope Balling. So Balling is out, and coming in for her is Requa. These changes in the 58th minute. And number 11, Simmons, coming on for number 13. I'll check that. 15 is out, Rapel. So Simmons for Rapel, 58th minute time of these changes. So the 3rd changes of the match. Catrona working on the near side with Palamita. Catrona gets away with it, pushes into the 18, looking for help. Plays it across. Little touch there. Simmons spinning away, looking, and just couldn't get it to sit in front of her.
Yeah, fortunately, her first touch took her away from goal and gave our defenders a chance to recover and not give her a very good look on goal from there. That was a great ball played in from the Western New York Flash forward.
Gamble will start the attack again for Western New York. Far side. Braun. High cross into the box. Catrona's there, punched away nicely.
Well done by Kelsey.
Pizzino just couldn't get the turn.
This is what you like to see in a goalkeeper. Confident, come out, in the crowd, being able to punch the ball away like she did there. Kelsey did a great job.
Oh, a good ball into the 18 off the thigh of Simmons. Out of play. Gamble throwing for Western New York.
Outsides. Yeah, we're getting too many looks. The Western New York Flash are getting too many looks on goal, and I think we need to stiffen up on our defense a little bit more.
Okay, we're just being told that number 11 is actually Marcy Barbrick. So it is not Simmons. Barbrick making her 4th appearance of the season. We'll change that in our stat sheet. Shu avoiding one. Gonna go outside, couldn't get it to Van Koyk. Back to Brinkle, who's been busy since coming on at the start of second half, and up to the challenge.
Yeah, you know, it's good to be that, though. You know, you like to touch the ball every once in a while, even if it's played back by your own team. So that way you're into the game, you're focused, and, you know, you don't get any surprises.
Control of the flick off of Allen. And a throw in here for Tess Ford. Ford. Braun. Still Braun. Chips into the box. Sprinkle at the 6 makes the save.
Routine stuff for Kelsey.
Jay Jackson.
And that's all you ask of a goalkeeper. Do the routine things, and every once in a while come up with some big saves, and she definitely has done that. Both of them, Katie in the first half and Kelsey here.
Heist. Put it away by Palomita. Over the far sideline. 62nd minute. Heist to Catrona. Poked away nicely by Van Koyk. Shu. Jackson. Long ball. It's picked up by Kelsey Ferguson. Plays it back to the keeper, Emily Kelly.
It's better. The Lancers are stepping up, making them play back to the keeper.
There's Pizzino. Plays it back to Requa. Far side, good ball. Barbrick is in with time. Still Barbrick, couple bounces outside the 18. Cuts it back. Shot blocked away, and that was a good opportunity gone wasted for Western New York.
Yeah, they've had several of those, and I think we need to really step up our defense a little bit more. Looks like we have a sub coming in on the Lancer side.
Change coming up here in the 63rd minute for Western New York. It's Anta Tommaso coming in. For Anta Tommaso, this will be her 5th appearance of the season. Ball into the box. Brinkle quickly out to scoop it up. It's the second change of the game made by the Lady Lancers. Picked up by Gamble. It was Van Koyk who came off for Anta Tommaso. 63rd minute, change number 2. Allen touches on the near side for Masters. Allen will try it again. Knocks it off of Braun. Allen take a little knock there to the ankle, hobbling, coming towards the sideline. Allen will try to run this one off, throws it into Seclair.
Yeah, right there, that ball should have been laid back to to Allen and keep possession of the ball. It's a tough ball to play when you turn your body like that.
Just a quick look at Allen, who's still hobbling out there. We'll see if a change is made. So Claire battling, still battling. And they're going to call dangerous on Taylor Raquois. Restart for Sinclair. Sinclair driven ball headed away by Raquois. There's Anta Tommaso. Pass is intended for Palomita, intercepted by Catrona. She'll try it again for Pizzino. Flag is up for offside. Coming back on a restart for the Rochester Lancers in the 65th minute. Keep an eye on Allen, who's still nursing that right ankle.
Yeah, a little bit of running. She'll feel it tomorrow. Right now, the adrenaline's flowing. She should be fine.
There's the restart from Palomita. Jackson to Masters. Shu. Good work from Shu and a good defensive play by Gamble.
Yes.
Catrona spins it forward. Pizzino is in. Allen hobbling on that ankle. Pizzino is in. Settles. Shot. Goal.
Took that well. Yeah.
She took advantage of the injured defender.
Right, and I think as a unit, as a team, you should see that. You know, we have a player here that is a little bit that's hobbling. Let's make sure we cover that player. I think Allen should have made some to the coaches, let them know, hey, look, as you see in the replay here, she's hobbling all the way back, and you can see, that Pizzino is a special player. Took that nicely, just tucked it underneath Kelsey.
So Pizzino from Catrona, they just reversed the roles from that eighth minute goal. And again, you go back to that game earlier in the season, June 17th, it was both those players combining for 2 goals, 2 assists each, and not changing right now. You don't stop those two. That's the attack for Western New York.
That's a deadly combination. I think that's where the Lady Lancers have to find that combination going forward. There
is a substitution getting close to coming in right now. It looks like it's going to be McMullen. And I assume she will come on for Allen. It is Allen who's coming off. And again, maybe a little too late.
Yeah. I was,
so Allen is off, and McMullen is on to make her 6th appearance of the season. 3rd change of the game for Lauren Iglesias Lancers. 68th minute, time of this change.
Yeah, I see that Allen's off the field, but I don't see the training staff going over to talk to her or do anything. I see the coaching staff going to talk to her. So if she was injured, I would think that maybe the trainers would look at her and evaluate and do something, ice her or whatever.
She definitely did not have the closing speed on that Pizzino goal. She was hobbling. 2-1, 68th minute. Pizzino from Catrona. No chance for Brinkle on that one. Hard step from Sinclair. Couple hops back into the box where Kelly will scoop it up. Plays it out to Ferguson. Near side for Karlik, headed away by McMullen. Kept in play by Masters. Ferguson and Ford will work it for Western New York. Long looking for either Pizzino or Catrona, broken up by Palomita.
And this kick here, should take advantage of it.
Oh, quickly goes back the other way, a little deflection. Pizzino, Catrona.
Those 2 girls are deadly.
Broken up by McMullen.
They not only have pace, they're good with the ball, they understand each other, they read each other's mind exactly where they need to go, where how to play with each other there. It's a nice combination.
And Pizzino actually is the player who's coming off for the 4th substitution here in the 70th minute. Maybe a sigh of relief for the Lancer defenders.
Absolutely. Yeah, she maybe was starting to get a little bit fatigued and no risk getting her injured.
Number 14, Madison Good, coming on to replace her. 6th appearance for the Canisius College product, Madison Good. Good on the season. Played 5 games, and now a corner kick coming up here for Western New York as the sky is really starting to get dark and clouds moving in.
Well, it's a little cloud cover is good, especially early on. It was nice and sunny, the heat coming off the turf, but now that cloud cover, I think, it helps the people, the players, and also the fans.
Much more comfortable. Catrona picks up the loose ball, fires a rocket.
Phenomenal goal.
No chance for Brinkle. Catrona's got her 2nd of the game.
That was a rocket. I think Kelsey didn't even see that ball coming. Besides, not the fact that it was hit so hard, but she had her players in front of her. Here's the replay. Clearance.
Should be unassisted.
Yeah, it's unassisted. Ante Tomaso played the ball right back to her.
Well, Catrona, the sophomore at University of Buffalo, had 10 goals, 1 assist this past fall. Picks up her 7th of the season on an absolute blazer.
It was
2nd of the game. Flash coming forward on the far side. Barbrick battling with Ante Tomaso.
Yeah, see Ante Tomaso playing in the left back when she went in for shoes. She just doesn't seem comfortable there. And maybe, if you want to maybe move 1 or 2 forwards back to a midfield position, and her natural position of being up top, be feeling a little bit better.
72nd minute. 2 goals in 5 minutes for Western New York, spreading this one out to 3-1. Chance for Masters, coming forward now with the Lancers, looking for help. Has Shoe, needs more though, has to slow it up. Palomita, or it's Patterson, over Wingerden's head. Looking for Shoe. Shoe pressuring Barbrick.
With the assist. That's right.
Back to the top of the 18. Jackson. Long shot, good shot from Patterson.
Yeah. Take the opportunity. As I said before, goalkeeper isn't busy. She may be losing her focus, take a shot, and that ball could easily maybe skidded in by her.
Jackson off the back of her shoulder, picked up by Palomita. Sent back the other way, Carlick in Western New York. Braun. Heist. Couple bounces, header, picked up by Requa, outside the Gamble. Requa. Catrona on her horse again, taking off. Will it stay in play? Yes. On the far side, she's got Carlick in the middle. She'll deliver the ball. Carlick couldn't get to it. I know there's a lot of talk about Pizzino, but don't take your eye off of Catrona. She's not too far behind.
Yeah, absolutely. I think she's more the goal scorer, the person that's going to put the ball in the back end. Once
There
again,
she goes again.
It's communication with
into the mix. Carlick off the thigh and just wide of the net. I think she gives you more work than Pizzino does.
Yes, Pizzino seems to be the playmaker. Seems to be the person who gets the ball and distributes it. I think Catrona is the player that finishes.
She has been dynamite today. Good touch now for Masters.
Unlucky.
Oh, just a little too heavy there. Hopefully Lancers can get that last 20 minutes of the first half, that moxie, that confidence back
Yeah.
that we saw. Another change coming up here for the visitors in the 75th minute. Waiting to see, it's Karlik who comes off. The University of Mary Washington, Virginia product. Karlik is off. Jamie Rapel is on. Rapel on in the 75th minute.
Yeah, looks like the Lady Lancers have got about 4 or 5 of their players up.
Karlik really taking her time to head over and finally makes it over to the far side. Rapel, the sister of Jeannie Rapel, or Jenna Rapel, I'm sorry. Close, but no cigar.
Just as long as Miss Rapel's on the field.
Yeah, there's a Rapel representing.
That's
And that touch goes out of play. Throw in for the Lady Lancers, who could make 4 more substitutions. Western New York has 2 more available. Braun back to Kelly. Ferguson. Little touch for Rapel.
ball's out of bounds.
Thrown coming up here for Western New York. Patterson. Broken up by Rayqua. McMullen. Driven, but Rayqua there again. Jarvis will try the other side now.
Yeah.
And to Tommaso. For Seclair.
Nicely done. And this is where McMullen should be making that outside run, and just put some pressure on the other team. Standing back there and just not putting anything constructive for the Lady Lancers. Now again, she's dropping back and keeping people outside. She has to get on the same page as the rest of the 2 defenders.
Gamble. Another change coming up for the home side. It's going to be Seclair coming off.
Maddie deserves a nice rest. She's worked hard.
As usual.
Yeah.
I believe it's Areno. We'll take a look at that. Yep. Michaela Areno coming on. 4th change of the game in the 77th minute. Her 6th appearance for the 17-year-old out of Churchville China High School. Arena will be going to East Carolina University. So wrapping up her high school career now. Masters, McMullen, Patterson turned into pressure. Picked up Rayqua. Onto the far side. Good ball. Barbarick. Heist. Settles, delivers a good cross. Backside the header. And it was Rapel, just couldn't get up and headed down. Maybe just nudged off.
A little body contact, which is fine. That's part of the game. Just knocked her off so much that she couldn't get a clear head on goal.
78th minute. Lancers need 2 to get level. It's Heist. Good ball outside. Into the box.
Nicely done.
Cleared away by McMullen. It was Catrona again looking for the
hat trick.
Hat trick, yeah. Ford. Catrona. And a little collision there. Goal kick coming up for the home side. And this wraps up the home season for the Lady Lancers. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage on YouTube, our Lancers TV as well. Been a lot of fun working with you, Nelson.
It's been my pleasure, Joe. Thank you for the invite. It's always good to work with a professional, and I think you've done a great job.
Well, thank you.
I really appreciate your help.
Well, I appreciate your help. You made a seamless transition from the sidelines up into the booth.
All I need to do now is get some good set of eyes so I can see the numbers on the field.
No thanks to the jersey providers for some of these teams. They've made it very hard for us this year. Heist. Barbaric. Tough angle.
Yeah.
There's Brinkle to bring it up to the top of the 18. Another change coming up here for the home side. Pignato will be coming on. She'll replace Jarvis. 80th minute, 5th change of the game. Pignato on, Jarvis off.
Yeah, I think I would definitely use up my allocation of substitutions here just to give these ladies a chance to play a little bit and, see what they can do.
For Jessica Pignato, her 6th appearance of the season for the 19-year-old. Playing at Lemoyne College right now. Areno to Wingert and puts it up front in front of the 6, but no one is there.
Joe, we've got some time. I'd like to express our condolences to the DeChico family. Tony DeChico, who was the women's national coach in 1994 when the U.S. won the World Cup, passed away the other day, and we want to express our condolences to him. A great coach, did some many great things for women's soccer in this country.
Absolutely. Thoughts and prayers go out to Tony DeChico, first-class gentleman, and from everything I've seen and heard, it sounds like he is just a class guy on and off the field.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of meeting him years ago, and whenever we would run into each other, he would remember and brief just conversations. So he was definitely will be missed in the soccer scene in this country.
Yeah, great loss for the U.S. soccer community. Tony DeChico, thoughts and prayers out to your family. There was a change made in the 81st minute. Wingert and the goal scorer came off, and Gessen came on. 4th appearance for Gessen. There's Patterson. That is 6 changes for the Lady Lancers. They'll make their 7th at the next stoppage. Patterson and Heist comes away with it. Heist looking for Catrona. Palomita will guide it back to Brinkle. That touch maybe
that's
not what she wanted.
Correct, communication. I keep harping on that, but it seems to be the operative word in this game.
I think it caught Brinkle off guard just a bit.
Yeah.
Catrona. Picked up by Brinkle. 83rd minute. 3-1 Western New York with the lead. Center circle. Now picked up by Braun. Played back to Ferguson. Chip forward, looking for Catrona, headed away by Palomita. Heist. Outside Catrona. Whips one, doesn't get all of it, and Brinkle makes the save.
Yeah, and Kelsey gets that ball out right away so we can start the attack, get the counter going.
Areno. Patterson. Cleared away by Palomita. Gessen. Jackson and Tommaso. Trying to combine, taken away by the flash. This one's still in play, far side.
Yeah, I think saw the Lady Lancers put their hand up for out of bounds, and that wasn't happening.
A change coming up now. It's going to be Drago coming on in the 84th minute for Masters. This is the 7th and final change of the game for Western New York. For Drago, This will be her 6th appearance of the season. Masters, good effort, hard work as usual.
Yeah. Nothing to hang her head for. She did a good job out there in the field, and as I said, it's good to see now that all the subs were out there and give them a chance to play a little bit. And still have 2 games left, and it's good to see whether these ladies can produce.
Throw it on the far side. Little flick there by Good off the Lancers. Throw-in coming up for Western New York. They'll be in action on Saturday, July 8th at the New York Magic, while the Lady Lancers on Friday at the first place Long Island Rough Riders. So it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. And it's a tough weekend. They play at Long Island, then I believe they play.
Guessing is on. Oh, the flag comes up.
Yeah.
Thought she was on, but.
Well, she was off, came on. It's one of those things that you need to look over your shoulder and see where you are in the field.
Flash will take this on a restart. Ferguson. Requa. Rapel. Good step there.
Yeah, nice step by McMullen. It's good to get that little first touch on a player or something like that. Send a message. She's been in for a while, but that's a good tackle by her.
Throwing for Requa. Out of bounds. Another throw coming up for Western New York, who will make their final 2 substitutions momentarily. Madison Good takes a soft one that ends up scooped up by Brinkle. 86th minute, Western New York with a 3-1 lead over the Lancers. It's played back to Palamita. On the near side, looking for Gesson. Ferguson and Gesson battling for it. Ferguson slips, Gesson comes away with it. Still Gesson, pushing into the 18. Top of the box. Jackson tried to lay it off, but no luck with Antetomaso. Couldn't get it to her. Lancers still with possession. Gamble taking no chances. Couldn't clear it out, though. In front, the toe poke, still a loose ball. The shot in front, and it trickles across the line.
I was just
Michaela Areno, the last one to get a touch on it. In the 87th minute, doesn't matter how they go in, they just got to go in.
They just go on, and I was hoping to get a second goal because some of these players haven't played a lot, and many, they get a goal with that, with the substitutions. And as I said, this is all about 2018.
First goal for Areno, and we'll see who gets the assist on that. It was just a mix-up in front. Back to Brinkle, 88th minute. Areno makes it 3-2 with a few minutes to go. They're going to call that one unassisted as there was a major scramble in front. Western New York made their final 2 substitutions as well during that stoppage. Cerza has come on, and Buscalia. Good has it on the far side.
Plenty of time left to get this
Absolutely.
equalizer.
Good, a low driven cross. Rapel gets the left foot on it. Hits the top of the net. Catrona came off along with Heist. So Buscalia, Cerza come on. And will this give just enough time for the Lady Lancers to maybe equalize here? Good.
Yeah, that threat of Catronia not being out in the field now, maybe it gives us a chance to push up a little bit more in the last minutes here. And I'm guessing we probably had 3 minutes of injury time.
3-2, buckle up. Could have a wild finish.
It's the way we like them.
That's it. Rapel. Good battle here on the near side with Drago. Throwing for Western New York. They'll take their time as we're in the 90th minute. 3-2 the score. Areno, 87th minute. Giving the Lancers a last second hope here. Rapel. Referee's assistant has his flag up.
Yeah, the ball was out of bounds.
Out of bounds, throwing for the Lancers. Good pressure
There
from
you go.
Gesson.
So we get about 2 minutes into injury time here coming up.
They called for 2?
Yes, they did.
2 minutes, so plenty of time.
And we have the ball just where we want it, on their half of the field.
It's Drago. Still Drago. Good battle by Drago. Knocked forward now by Requa. Reno, the goal scorer, heads it outside looking for Antetomaso. It's picked up by Barbrick. Still Barbrick. They'll run down the far side, cutting it inside. Jackson breaks it up nicely, but it's still Gamble. Pignato. Antetomaso. And throw in for Shu quickly. She's got Gesson, gets her the ball. Shu. Cleared away by Western New York. Pignato with the throw-in. Gets it to Shu. Heads it looking for Gesson. Couldn't. Cleared away by Ferguson. Stoppage time.
Stop it.
About midway through the 2 minutes. Long ball by the Lancers. Good. Lays it off on the outside. McMullen will get there first.
Should take a touch. That's the high schooling experience. Those things will come as the more she plays against the better players and with better players, and things will come a lot easier for her going forward.
Throw in here for Requa. Good. Off of McMullen. Good gets it back. Sends it forward again. Cerza. Palomita meets her up. Wins it. Turns. Plays it to Drago. Drago turns. Trying to get away from pressure here in battle. With Rapel continues. And this could bring this one just to about the final whistle.
Yeah, we're pretty far off. I'll throw one here. Maybe one last chance.
Off of Reno. Requa will take her time and eat away at the clock and try to give Western New York their 3rd win of the season to put them at the 500 mark. McMullen knocks Cerza down, and that'll do it. Not enough time left for that 3rd goal for the Lancers, but a valiant effort. Coming up short, 3-2 against the Western New York Flash. Recapping your scoring, Catrona in the 8th minute for Western New York made it 1-0. 32nd minute, Wingerden's PK tied it at 1, where we went to the half and moved into the 66th minute. Pizzino got her 4th goal of the season from Catrona, and then Catrona scored again 5 minutes later in the 71st minute to make it 3-1, and then Michaela Areno in the 87th minute got the Lancers to within 1, just not enough, as it ends up at 3-2. Western New York are now 3-3-2, while Rochester at 0-7-1. Nelson, your final thoughts on this one?
Well, I thought their spurts were the Lancers dominated and played well, particularly the last 15, 20 minutes of the first half. It seemed like after we got that PK, but from the PK, how we got the PK was a great thing, and we scored the goal on PK, and from there I thought we played well. I definitely think that the goalkeeping on both sides was a little bit of a difference. They're both good. They did a good job. As I said in the beginning, this is a chance for the Lady Lancers to get themselves ready for the 2018 season. for the family and the friends that supported them throughout the season here. It was a pretty good send-off. I thought that they really stood up and did a great job.
I have to thank all the fans for their support throughout this quick UWS home season. Don't forget the Lancers are not done yet, though. They've got 2 more on the road at Long Island and at Lancaster. But for the home portion of the season, that will do it for the 2017 Lady Lancers season. Nelson, great job. Pleasure working with you on the broadcast.
My pleasure, Joe.
And we got one more on the men's side, but for the women's, it's done on the home side of things, but you did a great job. Thank you so much for your time and your expert analysis.
Thank you, and thank Soccer Sam for getting me involved. It's great to bring back the Lancer name. Hopefully we'll keep this going to 2018. I've learned a lot from you, and I appreciate your support and your help, and look forward to the final regular season game for the men, and hopefully some postseason action as well.
Let's hope. Nelson, great to have you on board, and also a quick thank you to all the guys at SE Video who really worked hard at getting us up and running on the Lancers Broadcast Network. Jim and Brett down in the trailer. Great job, guys. The entire camera crew. You guys were awesome this season, so thank you so much. And for the final time for the Lady Lancers, we are signing off from Charlie Schiano Field, Western New York 3, Rochester 2. For our entire crew, I'm Joe Giuliano saying so long on the Lancers Broadcast Network.